Okay, I'm doing a little unboxing here. I've got Drew Blair's A Classroom in a Box. Came today in the mail, so I'm really excited to get into it. Learn. And this one happens to be how to paint two cherries. And the reason why I purchased this one is because number one, my budget, which was the one some of them are out of my budget right now, but that will change hopefully. In the meantime, the other reason is I needed to learn more about the color red because I'm painting this Corvette here, and even though this is even though this is a Corvette, right? That started my live stream. Um, Red was challenging me, and I thought I saw such beauty in the still shot of what Silvia, Drew's wife, did. She did this video, and I said I talked to Drew, and I said, I really am wrestling with the red, and he said, yeah, it can be tricky, very tricky color. So here's the box, and probably the lettering is backwards. Um, Beautifully packaged here. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, this is really nice, guys. This is all protected. And I know the notes in here are for the owner of the video. You'll get a video through the email. It's not a DVD or anything. But anything in here instruction wise about mixtures and all, that's private. That's for the owner of the video. But so you get the instruction sheet, you get the project that I'm going to be painting, which is the two cherries here. Beautiful, right? Well, let me tell you something. This is a photo of my reference picture. But in the video, I watched the video already. Silvia knocked it out of the park. It looked just like that. An incredible detail, the depth of all the texture sunk in under the cherries. You got a darker one and a lighter one. You got super detail in tiny areas. But it's mainly the red that, I've been to a lot of classes with Drew. And so I'm a lifelong student, and I want to do a really good job on the Corvette. And so even though this is the cherries, I don't have to worry about the fact that it's color, it's red. And I want to see how she is treating it and go from there. So that's what you get there, the reference picture. I've got my synthetic paper in here, which I'll just leave in here. Let's see, what else we got? Probably my stencils. Yeah, I'll pull them out. And just like all his stencils, I keep dropping things. They're perfect. I got all the stencils for, the freehand Mylar type stencils, but this one is actually for the cherry. So you get cherries, I should say. So you get this. This would be your, I guess it's your negative space to protect the outside parts of the image and capture the shapes. Then you've got your two different, cherries. One has the highlight on it like this one, right? So, whoops, this is looking backwards in there. But anyway, the cherries, the stencils are for each cherry. So you've got all that texture there, and I got to pop them out to use them. I'm going to be purchasing some earth, what are they called? They're little magnets, and I'll be getting them, and I'll be working with the metal, piece of metal behind my painting. So you could use the metal to pin down the magnets. I'm sorry. Yeah, to pin down these stencils and keep them in place, just like I watched the video. You get the video right away, by the way, when you when you purchase something from him, whether it's the tiger or the skull, flaming skull, or whatever you purchase from a classroom in a box. The minute you pay for it, the video and the email comes over, so you can start watching it like I did a number of times. No, I watched it one time through, but in two different sittings. I think it's over a couple hours long. And long story short, it was fantastic, and I didn't even have the kit yet. So before that falls, let me put that overall. That's all right. It's just a little bit of clutter here that I should have cleaned up before. Those were just empty cups. So the box, I'll take some of these out. Okay. The box is really nice. It's got each paint bottle that is for the project in its nice little built-in holder, just like when you get an Iwata airbrush or even a guitar case that's made for the guitar. This baby's just sitting there. And so what's in these sections here are, I've got the aggressive eraser, a dowel, a wooden dowel. I've got an X-Acto knife that came with it. And this eraser is, I think this is an extra aggressive eraser. It's old in the fact that it was from quite a while ago. It says on it Venus Type E race. But anyway, you have different reasons to have more aggressiveness for the project. It's the synthetic paper, it just moves off of it very nicely. Like for example, well, actually the Corvette is going to be, it's already on clayboard, and I chose that because I'm not doing all the texture, and I can't really use the dowel on clayboard. I don't think I can. I've tried it a little bit, but that's the drawing. So I got that far in my live feed 2 weeks ago, and I didn't do anything this week because I wanted the video. So even though I share and I teach, the reason why I'm still in school is because I'm still learning, and I'm a student for life. And that's just a wonderful place to be because you never can stop learning. Love this little stencil here with the texture on it. It's for part of the shine on the apple and having the edges. He has wonderful stencils there. The laser cutter. It's one thing to have a laser cutter and make your own stencils. It's a whole nother thing. Drew's attention to detail is through the roof because just like his paintings, he's going to give you the best of the best. So I highly recommend, his classroom in a box or going in person, right? I've been there and I have both now going. I love the home stuff because repetition, you can watch it over and over and over again. So this is the small 1 ounce bottles, cobalt blue transparent paint. And I've got other colors here that are part of the project. I have my own paints. I have a lot of paints because of building them up over, good inventory for now, for me. I'm not a quote unquote working artist, so I don't have to have like a heavy inventory, but I'm doing the live streams for everybody, and it's just free information. This I will not do live stream. This is for me, but the knowledge that I will obtain from it will help me paint better and be able to at least paint and show you not how to mix or do any of that from this kit, but just have the results and basic color theory. But I will not teach the color references in this because you got to buy that yourself because he's making a living with this, and it's well worth it to own it. And I will be getting other ones as we go. And in the meantime, like I said, his stencils are over the top. everything that I've experienced with Drew, from going to the school in person to the things that he makes with the laser cutter, okay, the mylar stencils. This is a skin texture, I do believe. Um, you've got different French curves. And of course, this is for hair, making strands of hair where you spray through the little subtle openings, making it very thin. This is Skin 5 Texture Shield. It has like 5 different, skin textures. Eyebrows even. Look at that, guys. And yeah, there's some little slots up here for probably hairs. And yeah, just tremendous, tremendous quality. And it goes on the large French curves. And this one has an organic edge. If you look at it, that means you get the organic edge as opposed to the smooth edge. And then how to use a stencil too. You don't want your paintings to look like a stencil. So I'm showing off the opening of this kit, but I'm also showing some of his his stencils. This is the basic simple eyes and stuff. You can buy iris stencils, the iris of the eye from him. This one's a great one. He has different, by the way, he has different sizes, okay? So when you buy the stuff, you have a choice to pick, this being a larger version and that kind of stuff. Okay, just show a couple more. So again, this one here, I think this one was in the tiger kit, but I saw it and bought it separately. I do want the tiger kit because I like to paint portraits of animals. And so the fur, the whiskers, how he handles everything, it just looks, the photo reference and the painting and the short videos he shows online for advertisement says it all. So learn from the best, and not forget the rest. There's other people out there. Their strong points are in different areas. And therefore, learn from as many people as you can. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up, but I can say one thing for sure, that the best classroom is an in-person classroom, because Drew can correct your work, or let's say it's Steve Leahy, or somebody where you went to a seminar and you met them, Scott McKay. I could go on and on. These guys, hands-on in person is the best form of learning. You can't beat it, because you can have the teacher correct your work, look over your shoulder. But the videos are fantastic because you can push rewind, and you can also just repetition brings your answers. You know what I mean? You're going through it. This one here, everything that I'm doing is in the style of, okay, Drew. So there's my tornado scene I'm still working on. There's the photograph. And my references are all from like free images websites. And if I want to advance and get better references beyond the ones I've been using, I could pay, or you could donate a cup of coffee to a guy. But when you get real serious and you want like a 1970 Mach 1 and you want it front view, 3/4 view, then you got to start going to Getty Images, and you pay for a monthly subscription, I think. But anyway, it's all good. This is Unsplash. Okay, so again, there's the photo reference. The Corvette was Unsplash, I do believe, too. So free to use, public domain. But, and then I take my own photographs too, like the flowers I painted, the rose. I'll show one more painting. Where is my rose? Here it is. Okay, so this is my photography, and this is the painting from it. Okay, so this is a piece of clayboard, and I'm looking forward to the magnet setup, because right now, with the clayboard, you can't use the magnets. But anyway, this is not cleared yet. There's from my photograph. Okay, so thanks for watching, and see you on my live streams. Take care.